Okay, welcome. This is James Possible, and in this video, I'm going to share a warning. Warning, warning, warning. They are setting a trap, and they're waiting for you because they want your money. If you don't know, KaratBit is the exchange, the Karat exchange, and in the KaratBit exchange, you have the ability to trade different cryptocurrencies: KBC coin, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, what else? Unival, and the USD. So you have several combinations of those, several different pair combinations that you can trade. And one of the unfortunate things about KaratBit is that it's such a small ecosystem, right? It's growing and will no doubt get bigger and bigger and bigger. However, right now, it's small enough, and there are enough people that don't really know much about trading that some people are being taken advantage of. And being a trader, I trade the Forex markets on a regular basis. I think it's important that I inform people, because the more educated our traders are within the KaratBit exchange, the stronger the market's going to be. And an overly manipulated market is a weak market and potentially provides a small amount of value. In the long run, the KaratBit exchange should be a place that would provide great value. However, it's kind of like the wild west right now, and unfortunately there are people that know things and there are people that don't know things, and the people that don't know things are losing money because they don't know things, and it's really, really unfortunate. So I'm going to break down a couple things. This is not going to be a long video, and hopefully you can get something out of this. All right, let me click over here to boom. Okay, so now I'm in my KaratBar exchange, and just give me a second here. I gotta turn that off. Okay, that's just a little box that's going to hide my account when I scroll up. So see, so you can't see my account number. Okay, I am in the pair, the Unival KBC. Now, Unival is a digital version of gold, and the KBC coin is traded publicly in, I think, 12 different markets. It may be more, but I know it's at least 12 markets. Here's what's happening. So when you open up a chart in KaratBit, unfortunately, it opens up with the Heikin-Ashi indicator turned on. And I get why they probably do that, because some of these assets aren't traded very much right now because there's just not, like I said, the ecosystem is still growing, the community within the KaratBit exchange. And when you have the Heikin-Ashi indicator on the chart, What it does is it hides the price candles, and it's a very popular indicator that many traders use, both in the equities, the forex market. There's, I mean, there are systems that are built around the Heikin-Ashi. So don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the indicator. It's just that it hides some things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and you can see right above the chart itself, there's looks like these are actually two candles, and you can see right there it says Heikin-Ashi. Want to put the mouse over it. I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to go to candles. Now suddenly you can see not a lot of trading going on there, right? And the thing is, when there's not a lot of trading going on, you got to be really careful, because that's called low liquidity, which means that you can get into positions that are difficult to get out of because there's not a lot of trading going on. So next, instead of looking at the 5-minute, I will click on that, and I'll go to the 2-hour. And this provides a little better perspective. I'm going to squish this in a little bit. Now, if you want to scroll the chart up and down, what you have to do is over here where the prices are on the right, is you have to click and drag and kind of shrink them or enlarge them. And once you do that, then you have the ability to move the chart up. Just grab it with your mouse and move it around, okay? We can see that the volume down here on the bottom has spiked. And if we hover over that, we put the mouse over that, we can see over here, right in this area, you can see this tells you the volume. And so there were 19 on this particular 19 univols traded. Okay? Now, here's the thing that's really tricky. Actually, there's a couple things that are really tricky. I'm going to slide down. And here's what you have to understand. If you are going to buy, the price you're going to look at is to the right. Down at the bottom, the sell orders. If you're buying Univol, you're looking at sell orders. If you're selling Univol, you're looking at buy orders. So, buy Univol, sell orders. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit more. So what's going on down here? I'll slide down here for a moment. So what is this? Buy orders, sell orders. Well, that's the depth of the market. That's the open orders that are sitting there waiting for somebody to trade to trade at those prices. So right now, sell orders, we have 12 Univols quantity, and they are wanting to buy them at 72. They're wanting to sell them at 72969, right? On the other side, they're wanting the first order, they're wanting to buy at 72.73 and change, right? Now, notice that the sell is the Univol, the buy is I didn't say that well. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. We have so you have the symbol, the price. The price is what I was trying to get to, and I didn't say it well. The price that we're looking at here is KBC. So that's the KaratBit coin, okay, the Karat Gold coin, and the KVC. If we slide up, so Univol is the base asset, and it's being quoted in the KVC. So its value is being compared to the KVC. And that's why you see symbol is Univol, the price is KVC, the quantity is Univol, and then the number of orders that are in that particular area. So over here under sell orders, you see that the second tier we have, and literally you have to look at these as a tier, right? The second tier we have 7298, and notice the quantity is 233, and there's 2 orders in that price range. Now, if I'm going to sell Univol, you could select market, but I'm getting ready to show you that market is a dangerous thing to do, especially in this scenario, because there's a trap. Whoever's doing this has set a trap, and they're wanting you to use market, because when you use market, it will fill based on whatever's sitting out here. Now, here's the thing. So if I select market, and this might be a little complicated, so I'll probably cover this a few times. If I select market, I want to sell my Univol, and I go 10 or go 100. Now watch this. Look at the quantities, because remember, if I'm selling, then we got to look at the buy orders. If I'm selling, I'm looking at buy orders. So let's scroll down. So notice the quantities. It's not even a full, it's a fraction of a Univol. Look at that. And this is what's telling, this is where, looking at this is where I'm saying somebody's doing this intentionally, and they're purposely trying to take advantage of somebody that doesn't know. Now, I don't operate like that. The group that I work with, at least on the surface, everybody appears to be up and up. This is not cool. In fact, I'd say this is pretty damn crappy. And that's why I'm putting this out here. What they've done is, see this .00010? They've done 10, 11, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So if I was, so what happens? So we look at this chart and we see the price going up. And we say to ourselves, and we look at this price, we say 72, we're thinking, ooh, this is a good time. I can make some money. So I'm going to sell 100 Univol. But what happens is, one order, two, let's see, how do we do this? I'm going to go here. I'll bring in the calculator. And let's take some, let's work at this a little bit here. And actually, you know, I think what I'll do here, and there's the trap. So notice, you're scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling. Look at all these orders, but here's the trap. And this is just really, really crappy. So I'm going into Excel. I just copied all those orders. I'm going to spread it out here for you. Okay, so these are single orders. So we have a couple twos down here. Okay, now watch this. So this is 1, 2. Let's hang on. Let me get that down there. Okay. So So I copied 30 orders over into Excel. Notice 27 of these orders are less than 1 univol. And I'll tell you why that's important. So I am going to, right here, I'm going to say equals sum. And I want you to look at this. Now I have to go in here and I have to modify this because it's not even showing the fraction. So I'm going to do round, and I'm going to carry this out to 5. Oh wow, you're really not going to give me that. Okay, I'm going to have to format that cell, I guess. And so we'll call this a number, and there we go. So, oh, hang on a second, I'm sorry. There's a problem here. Okay, I need to move that over there, and okay, I got to do a little Excel magic here. Okay, I am so sorry. So I am going to grab out of those, let's do equals left, and you don't have to know this. This is E2, and I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to go down to here. So the reason my calculation's not working is because the cell actually has UNV, the characters in there, UNV. Actually, well, I can do that later. Right now, I got this worked out. Okay, so let's redo this. Equals sum. Okay, now rounding it out to 7 will definitely hold it. Okay, you're just being difficult here. Come on, Excel. Let's okay, why isn't it well, I'll do this another way then. They're not making this easy. See, it's important to understand how small these orders are. They're like fractions, like 100th of a penny. They're like so small, and that's why I'm not showing numbers correctly. So times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now I'm going to do equals sum. Okay. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide that by, and this is why. Oops. I'm going to take this and divide that by 5 zeros. There we go. Okay. So look at that. And let's see, I can zoom in here. Zoom. Let's go 200. And there you can see. So look at that. That's how far away from 1 univol that is. So it's wow, it's wow. It's just crazy. It's not even 300ths of 1 univol. But notice there's 27 of those orders. And what's happening? And so again, I hope you can understand this. You see this green candle going up. You see this huge volume candle. and you think to yourself, okay, I can make some money selling some of my Univol. So, because it looks like the market's pushing up. Reality is, it's not pushing up. It's a lie. And so what happens, if I come in here and I place an order for 100 Univols, let's look at what happens. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go equals 100 minus. So I still have 90. By the time I get through the 20, so it's going to work its way through 27 orders. Now notice we start at a price of 72.73. As I scroll down and get to this last small trade that's sitting there, it's gone from 72 to 69. And now watch what happens. The first big trade, which is actually 190 Univols, is going for 67. So what that means is the 99.97 of my 100 Univols is actually going to be, somebody's going to buy it at 67. Not 72 that you're seeing here, but 67. Again, this is really, really crappy. And I say it's crappy because it's being done intentionally. And you notice, because watch, if I scroll down through this, I'm scrolling. Look, I'm scrolling. And you don't see the big orders unless you keep. Look, now the orders are showing up. Now look, somebody else threw in a 67.28. But we still have 27 orders in there. And I'm guessing that 28 in there is probably the same person. They want your money. They don't care about you. And that's the truth in so this is the reality of markets, trading in markets. Yes, this is a Karatbars exchange, but that doesn't mean it's a friendly place. And you have to really understand that. There are people that are willing to take advantage of people within Karatbars that are not sophisticated traders. And yeah, it really pisses me off, especially when I see this kind of crap. But there's nothing we can do about it because it's a market, right? So it's an open market. And so you as a trader have to understand what's going on. So again, you put up an order of 100, you think you're going to be selling it at 72 because that's the price, the top price, right? But in reality, it's going to happen around 67. And all these little bitty orders are just a trap. They're not even, look, wow, it's crazy. And I can't tell you how mad that makes me, especially in this environment. Because with KBC Coin, you can literally, for pennies, acquire gold. And we have some members within our community that aren't satisfied with that. They want to actually go a step further and rob people of more money. Rob people of hard-earned money. People that are actually entering positions in this market thinking that they're safe because it's Karatbars. It's not safe. Because this is an open exchange. And there are people that are manipulating the market. It's crappy, but it's true. And if you see this video, you need to be sharing it with your team. Your downline, your upline, they need to know this. Because this is just not cool. Like, they can't make enough money out there with between KBCs and coins. I mean KBC and gold. It's just beyond me. So again, if you're selling Univol, you want to look to the left at buy orders. If you're buying Univol, you want to look at the sell orders to the right, because that's where your prices are. So always hit limit. Now watch this. You don't have to type this number in up there. You just, so I click on limit, and notice the issue that I was talking about. So if I selected market, because I thought, well, that, okay, look at those prices, right? At market, I'm going to be doing great. And I want my, and here's the thing, at market, I want my order to execute quickly, right? Well, they've set the trap. So with that 100 orders, what's going to happen is you're actually going to execute 28 orders will be executed as a result of your 100 Univol order. It's maddening. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is, so always choose limit. If you want this price down here, watch. I'm going to click on it. Now see, there's a 0 right there right now, right? I click on it, and what do you see? It populates that price in there. Now, if I'm going to buy, I go over to the sell side, I click on the first one, and that's the price I'm going to buy at. If I want to sell, I go over here to buy orders, I click on the first one, and it enters the price for me. Now, even if I put 100 out there, and I'm going to do that, watch. I'm going to do sell, orders placed, and watch what happens. Partial fill. All that happened was that first order executed. That's it. Because I used limit. So by using limit, there was no way for their trap to work on me. Had I clicked market, oh, they would have ate my lunch. Now, that's just a teeny tiny, that's a horrible trade, right? I'm just going to close it. But, yeah, I'm just beyond upset with this. So again, let me get rid of this little, this is a little tool that I actually developed. Okay, so again, warning, they've set a trap, they're waiting for you, and they want your money. This is KaratBit exchange. It's a public exchange within the Karat community, right? And not everybody is friendly, and especially when it comes to trading, and especially when it comes to money. Unfortunately, people, how they think they need more money when they have the opportunity that they have in front of them is beyond me. But this is James Possible, and yeah, I'm just, wow, just so upset with this. Hang on a second here. Okay, so anyways, let's get back to, I'm going to just bring this up right here. Get rid of this. I'm going to call this, delete that, and we'll just call this trap, right? Okay. So if you want to know more about trading in the KaratBit exchange, send a text. Text the word TRAP to 405-293-8388. I'll show you how to get into KaratBit. I'll show you how to get set up. I'll show you how to protect yourself. And I'm going to share more videos like this. But trust me, you do not want to be working with somebody that will do what I just showed you. That is not somebody that's going to have your back in the long run. I got your back. And my job here is to help you succeed, right? To help you thrive. To educate you, to show you how to protect your assets, show you how to grow your assets, just like I'm doing. And it's hard enough to earn the money that you're earning without somebody trying to steal it from you. So again, just text the word TRAP to 405-293-8388. Again, this is James Possible. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.